Alright, um, I was just poking around on YouTube and I see a couple people that are doing something called Lie to Me, and it's familiar, but I know it as Truth and Lies. Um, by the way, I'm doing this in black and white because you can see there's brightness coming from this direction, and I look very blue in color, so my camera's not that great. But anyway, the game is you tell two stories that are true, and you tell one that is false, and people try to guess which one's the lie. So, here goes. Um, when I was about 2 years old, shortly after I learned how to walk, we were still living in Minneapolis. It was me and my sister and my parents, and me and my sister were out in the backyard, and my mom went inside for a minute to get something, I don't know what, and I guess somehow I got out of the yard, which was fenced in, and I walked over to Hennepin Avenue, which is a major street in the city, and in my diaper walked across Hennepin Avenue towards the hardware store, and then I turned around and walked back, and then I turned around and walked back again. So I crossed Hennepin Avenue 3 times before the guy at the hardware store saw me and picked me up and brought me home. Back then, pretty much everybody knew everybody, so he knew who I was and where my mom lived, so he brought me home. I'm safe and sound. Obviously, I'm still alive. Second one, fast forwarding a bit, me and my family used to go on camping trips all the time. So, one year we were out camping and we had our dog Shady with us, God rest her soul. And my dad had trained her to walk alongside him without needing a leash because she'd stay close. And at one point she was sniffing around in the bushes and stuff like that, and she apparently stepped on a small deer that had been laying in the bushes, and the deer jumped up and took off, obviously, and Shady took off after it, and she wouldn't come back when my dad called to her, and we spent about 3 hours searching the campgrounds looking for the dog, and we couldn't find her anywhere. So we finally went back to the car, and there was the dog sitting in the shade of the car, waiting for us, just waiting, and looking at us like, where the hell were you? So it was pretty funny. And then the third one, after I had, gotten old enough to start working, I worked at Walmart, actually twice. I worked at 2 different Walmarts. And at one point, I just got really irritated with my boss because apparently every person that manages a Walmart just has this really nasty demeanor, I guess. But she was managing the jewelry counter, and I don't remember what she said. I don't remember what triggered it, but I just went off on her. I screamed at her in front of people, and obviously got myself fired. But that's actually not the last time I screamed at a Walmart employee, because years later, actually a year or 2 ago, I applied to work at a Walmart, and I went in and had an interview and everything, and the manager comes in and looks at my application while this girl is interviewing me, and I had been there like an hour and a half already, and he's like, oh, well, we can't hire you because you've already worked for Walmart before, and I'm like, that makes no sense, because, yeah. So, yeah, they'd rather hire some newbie that doesn't know what the hell they're doing than somebody that actually has the experience, knows what they're doing, how to do it, and whatever. But there it is. Truth and lies. See if you can guess which one's the lie, I suppose. At that, have a good day. And for the stories that are true, just another little part of the life of me, I guess. That's it, I suppose. I'm just gonna put it like this. I've been told that I kind of do humorous rants, so if you guys have any ideas, like things that I might be able to rant about, go ahead and toss them my way, and just give me something to go on about, because most of the time I'm sitting here babbling, not even knowing what to say. So, anyway, truth and lies, comments, whatnot. See if you can figure out what's true, what's not. Enjoy. Or don't.